another reaction video. Now, I'm gonna be trying to play it slick with this just because it's not letting me play the sound on, it's not letting me play the video on the actual app. And I get it because it would be encrypting the material. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it on YouTube. I'm gonna be skipping through it just because I do not want to get copyrighted. So yes, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And blessings to everybody. All right, let's get into it. Oh, actually, let me put the sound on. Actually, yeah, we're going.
Brandon. Unfortunately, your love is just not here. Please say your goodbyes.
It's unfortunate that it didn't go further than tonight, but it wasn't a big surprise.
I agree with the women with this, and I'm going to be pausing it a lot. So y'all better go ahead and enjoy it like this, or if you guys do not, that is okay too. But with Brett, I feel like he was recently, 6 months recently divorced. So I agree with the women deciding for him to go because it's just too much. And he had 4 kids. The 4 kids, okay. But the thing is, like, he remarried the woman that he just recently divorced. So there's still some hurt and there's still some trauma that he's going to have to deal with. Because if you remarried and then you divorce the person, what happened, and that's his personal business. He doesn't really have to get into it. But for the woman that he's going to end up with later down the line, we'll see during the reunion once this is done. But whoever he decides to be with later on is going to have to know what happened to the second time where it's not working. And also what happened in the first time where it's not working as well. Because that don't make sense. You married the same person that you divorced the first time. What was the reason of the divorce that caused it for it to get to the point where you guys are divorcing from you guys remarrying now, and then there's the second divorce? So what happened the first time? Did you guys resolve those issues where you guys figured out that you guys are still in love and you guys are ready to stay married and got remarried? And then what happened the second time where it was not able to work this time and you are for sure thinking that it won't work, where you guys had to get a divorce? Like something's not clicking, baby, for both of you guys in that marriage, because you guys got married and you guys got divorced the second time. If you guys were going to get a divorce the second time, you guys should have never got married the second time. But that's their personal business. We don't really know what happened into it. I mean, he kind of went into it a little bit, but not really. So yeah, let's continue though.
Fall on back in line.
Habibi.
When I was told that I was still ready to love, I was like, of course. The connections that I made were greatly made. And the unconnections that I had wasn't my fault. It was their fault.
All right,
What?
as you all can see, we are officially in this thing.
You know, yesterday I know you were kind of struggling a little bit with
Yeah, I'm good.
towards the end, you know, you in better spirits?
Yep. You're always in good spirits.
As you should be. As you should be.
Hell yeah, I need some pancakes in my life.
I know this.
The main person I'm looking forward to seeing is Janelle. I'm so curious to see how that connection is gonna build. What do you need in a relationship?
Make me feel special,
Yeah.
you know? I like grand gestures. Like, this is Texas. Like,
I say
show me
that.
something
Something
big. You know, like... Okay, don't.
The journey to finding love starts right now.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you trust this process, you will find the love that you say you want, but you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
It is not gonna come easy. So, y'all ready to work?
Ready.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all can't have me out here working harder than y'all. I got love. I'm trying to help y'all. All right. This week, the power to send one of these handsome gentlemen home is in the hands of the ladies. And at the end of this week, I'm gonna meet all the ladies at my lounge, and we gonna hear who is and who isn't making the highlight reel. Be vulnerable, be open. Yeah, all right? You was kind, you was smart, and you was important.
At the end of the day, all I can do is be myself. And it's pretty easy for me to be vulnerable because at this point in my life, I know who I am. My biggest thing is I want to be loved for who I am.
You said that you're a dominant. Like, what does that mean? Like 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes. But there's
So, like, you're gonna get tied up?
Yeah, I have several restraints. I use floggers, paddles, what?
It's a lot.
I know it's a lot.
Are your partners typically into BDSM too?
If they're...
So you do performances, live performances?
Yes.
Live BDSM performances?
Yes.
With different tools?
Yes.
At different shows? Are these live? You know, if I'm gonna go to hell, if I'm gonna live like that, do you know how well I would have to be treated to participate in that kind of tomfoolery? It's just too crazy. It's a no. Cheers.
What you thinking?
You make me hold my breath.
Yeah.
I never know what you're getting ready to say.
I mean, that's a good thing. I like the effect that I have on you.
I can't hide it, right?
Nah.
Marvin makes me very nervous. His energy is very strong, confident, and dominant. I like it, but it scares me a little bit.
Submissive energy is sexy to me. You know what I'm saying? So that radar I got going, reading your body language, reading your mannerisms, the faces you make. You see what I'm saying? See, I like it to me so far. The way she smiles when I say certain things and kind of gets a little bashful. I really like that, you know, and she and I have a really, really good energy.
It's good vibes for sure.
Yeah.
It's about to go down.
I was like, y'all don't like me? Ain't no way in hell. She reminds me of myself, but my energy doesn't mesh with the majority of the ladies.
Well, I didn't mess it up.
Totally being facetious.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Habibi's energy is a bit much, but he's pretty funny, so I'm feeling where this is going. I'm pretty reserved, but I'm a damn fool.
I know.
I'm a damn fool.
I know.
That's why we vibe. We're right here. We're in tune. I feel like.
You're a Leo. You know what they say about Leos, right? Big energy.
English is my second. Yeah, it's Igbo. Imarama. That means you're very beautiful.
I love that.
That's my help.
Can we be transparent? Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
I can't cook.
Oh, no.
I feel like our first interaction was different than all the rest. I don't think we ended on good vibes.
I don't know that we started on good vibes.
You cannot disrespect me and my craft and what I've built. 6 figures, by the way.
I agree because I know one of his jobs, he said he DJs and he has a second job as well. I mean, you cannot judge a person for what they do for their job because it may be a job that they love doing. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And I think that's what Unique is trying to let him know. Like, that's not for me, baby. I cannot deal with a person that's DJing and then living the life of just having to, like, you know, interact with a lot of females around him and stuff. It's not just females, it's males too. But he does have to do that for his job, and that's just not for Unique. So I just think, like, it ain't gonna work out between them. They should just leave it as that. For real.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
But I do believe it is a thought job. I'm just throwing it out there.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. It was Power Week for the ladies, but at this point, man, truthfully, I really don't care. I meet disrespect with disrespect. Like, if you take it to a 10, I take it to a 15.
Next thing you think to say is, I'm a thought, all you're doing is adding smoke.
I didn't really think I was gonna try to have a conversation with you no more. That's just how I am. Like, I'm big, I told you I'm big on energy. And if you ain't giving me energy, you know, maybe my person is somebody else.
But, I forgot his name. But if you felt like that, why did you even have the second conversation with her? Like, you should have just left it as, all right, she already thinks that about you. There's no way of even convincing her the second time that she's going to go ahead and change her opinion. Like, it's not going to work, baby. So this conversation was really, like, pointless for both of them because they're both sticking to the grounds of what they think and what they know. So that was a pointless conversation for him to even have with Unique because from what I see, I like all the females. All the females are beautiful. Some of the men are handsome to me. But I just feel like for them, they should just continue as associates. Maybe later down the line, they could be friends, but there's no love going on between them. Let's keep it real.
Address it because I tried to connect with you and you pulled away from me.
Our lack of connection came from a question about sex. And for me, that may have been some questions too quick, too soon.
You didn't ask me about sex. I'm being funny.
How you feeling? What'd you think about the brunch? I thought it was nice. You made some meaningful connections?
I'm feeling bread.
Okay. Me too.
That's cute for you.
Let's go.
This is great. How you feeling? I don't know who you like.
I know, because we never talked.
We did.
So why haven't y'all talked? Just no connection?
At the mansion mixer, Habibi said something off of camera about my body. He really gave me one of the most offensive comments. I'm like, did he just really say that to me? I really want nothing to do with Habibi. I don't want to bring it up.
Okay.
You too close. You too close, Red.
Okay, my bad.
Don't let that little girl get you hurt.
Janelle, I got a little attitude. I like that. That means she care. That's a good sign.
You gotta do it over my head. Don't be scared. I trust you. How you feel about
Previous relationships if you were always traveling.
I'll just find a girl wherever I wanted.
So you were cheating?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. We sure honest about it. What made you cheat?
Well, my girlfriend didn't suck so.
Okay. I was very concerned about Habibi at this point. But honesty, though, that was like,
But then
didn't
I
give you oral sex?
But then I grew up,
Okay.
you know, and that was one of the last lessons that I had to learn.
Can I keep it real? Habibi is a red flag. Like walking. I'm sorry, but I mean, everybody does grow, yes. But if you're open to just say that still, that you cheated, and then it's just like, oh, I cheated. Anywhere I go, I found a girl. Like, obviously, that's still going to be a red flag for women because you're a saxophonist. So if you're willing to cheat anywhere you go, say your woman is at home, you think she's not going to be worried about that? And that's not with insecurities. That's of bringing up the past. But Habibi would not be the one for me. Let's keep, no. Not at all.
Ever put no woman through that ever again.
Yeah. And that's what I like about you, because you take accountability.
100%.
This is actually harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Go, Red! Go, Red! Game, I'm about to leave y'all.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
You see, she quit when it get hard.
Did you hear Janelle?
Can't take the heat.
I did not feel like Janelle had any tension towards me. And then when I started to really observe and watch, then I noticed maybe I'm just not her cup of, champagne. She might like beer.
Go me.
No, that she might like beer. She snapped with that one. That was a good read.
Red picked up Kira in front of me on our group date. And I didn't like it. We are tired of Miss Thing.
Oh, my goodness. Let's get some food.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of seemed like jealousy because, y'all all dating everybody that's there to get to know, who's the actual person for you. If you can't take the heat of somebody actually, flirting or getting to know the next person that you that you barely know, baby, why'd you sign up for the show? Because now it's really seeming bad on your side because you throwing not even subliminals, but you throwing them darts like they were throwing them darts for real.
I spent all last year keeping my penis in my pants.
Okay.
And, as a saxophonist, you know how hard that is?
Her
Oh, I do not smell. No, don't you do that. Don't you be acting like that.
My connection with Red is steady and strong. When Red and I talk, we're just picking up from wherever we left off. It's not forced at all.
Y'all don't have too much fat, okay, darling?
No, but listen, I'm not gonna make no promises, my dear. So my father was a police officer.
People were scared to date you because he was a cop.
He was a little scared. He would clean a gun on the table.
Daughter. You still talk to your exes?
No, they still like me though.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
I can still call if I need to.
But you not. Well, we not gonna do it.
Talking to Janelle is always a pleasure. I think I vibe with her the most, and I hope she feels the same way.
Sierra.
Oh, heck. Denim on.
Yes, thighs.
Denim on, denim on, denim
Yes,
on, denim.
legs.
Okay.
For the guys, it's Quentin, Chris, and Herbert.
Come on in and join
Liking
the
the red
rest of
lipstick.
the. Thank you. I thought this was a really good group because Jessica and I have similar connections. So, hey, we can kill two birds with one stone having Quentin and Chris over. And, you know, I did my DNA and I got some Nigerian up in there, you know?
It's good to have some Nigerian in you.
But and then Sierra is just good energy, good vibes all the time. And I think her and Herbert may have had a little something going on. So I was like, let's bring Herbert in the mix.
Hey, man.
Oh, you looking like a Gap commercial, dressed in denim. Sierra's denim was like, okay, you Gap adult, okay, Gap woman.
Believe in sex before marriage.
Yeah.
I see that because you have kind of an erotic spirit, like.
Erotic.
Yeah.
That means you've been thinking about me sexually.
No. He bear giant. He is not playing. I mean, he's always like saying sexy stuff to me.
Do you believe in sex before marriage?
Absolutely. I definitely touch out my cards before I buy them. But, Saved by the Bell.
Not Saved by the Bell.
No. Finish
That spicy conversation.
You ain't saved by Finish that question.
So what I was saying is I do like to personally test drive the car before I buy it.
Right.
Cool. But on this particular journey that I am now, the doors have been locked for a little bit. The doors of the church are closed.
So are you abstaining right now?
Absolutely. I am.
How long have you been abstaining?
Nearly a year. Okay. I'm nearly approaching my year mark.
I'm not vehemently like, we must have sex before marriage, but I'm not like vehemently, let's wait before marriage. So just trying to see what we're working with.
Let's cheers to that.
About arranged marriages. So I did want to ask you more about that.
Okay.
Like I said, because I don't know what the conversation was.
So with that, my culture, there's a lot of arranged marriages. So
Okay.
my parents, they was arranged. My oldest brother was arranged as well. Even I had an arrangement.
Shut up.
Yeah. And the thing was, when I came to be, I said, I'm not doing that. This is my life. I'm gonna choose who I decide to be with and spend it with.
Yeah.
You know.
To share that with me as well. And also for him to be able to trust me with that information.
You don't share contact.
I don't.
And I love it. I love
Because
it.
the eyes don't lie.
Yeah, I don't.
It's the windows to the soul.
Yeah.
Quentin and I have a unspoken chemistry there. Yes, and I wasn't mad at it.
Question. Dated anybody as young as I am?
Because we're like, what is it?
10-year age difference. There's a 10-year age gap. So I didn't know if she would take me seriously. And even though I like older women, I wanted to see her view on just dating a younger man if she was open to it.
Obviously, you aren't like.
I'm the same way because I like dating older men. I was gonna say women, not my cup of tea, but I'm more into dating older men. Not 10 years. That's a little too much for me. But 5 years I'm okay with because they can teach me a lot and I'm willing to learn. But also, I love when a man has wisdom. I love when a man is willing to put what I'm needing in growth itself to be put to the forefront, to be able to help me with that. But also anything emotionally, anything that he needs work on as well. I'm willing to help him work on that too. So I agree with him. I like dating older just because I feel like I'm more mature than, even though, I like to kiki, but I'm more mature. I've calmed down so much, honestly, guys. I used to be wild and not really care. Like I used to always say like I have a free spirit and not really care about life, like if I die today or tomorrow. And I know it was a bad way of thinking, but that was how I used to think before. And yeah, a lot changed. A lot has changed. And I can only, for me, myself, I can only thank Jesus Christ for that, because he took me out of that pulpit. And he changed my life for real. So yeah, I couldn't agree with him with dating like older, because it depends on your maturity. And then also, if you're filled with wisdom, like I grew up around like watching young kids, and I was a young kid. I grew up around older adults, so I was always around older adults. So I've got a lot of wisdom when it came to them just by listening, because my mom always told me, listen more than speak. Even though I ain't doing that right now, but that's because I want to give y'all a little story. Like, come on now. But yeah, so I grew up around older people, and maybe that's the reason why, just because I've grew up around like just hearing about different conversations than just gossip. It was always more about just what they wanted to do with their life. Like I used to go to college with my cousins, like, and I would be in the classrooms because they had to babysit me, and I would be learning things way past before I was even in middle school. So yeah, I love me an older man, for real. Not too old. I don't like an old, but I like an older man.
Not give ladies man energy. If I had ladies man energy, I wouldn't be here, because I'd be with the ladies. No.
I'm out of here.
You out of here?
Yes.
All right. In these connections and just being together as beautiful black people.
Yes. I love that.
First date, I'm feeling good. The lighting was right, setting was right. My confidence level was 10 out of 10. Your nails are cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you do them yourself?
I did not.
Oh, you paid for that? I'm done.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
problem.
Yeah. How you doing?
Thank you so much for joining me.
You look amazing.
Thank you, you too. Ever since the mixer, me and Lee have been 1 + 1 = 2. We've connected on the same things. We have so many things in common. It's looking like a match made in heaven, if you ask me.
I didn't know I was gonna match the restaurant.
Good, I guess we both do. Everything's aligning.
Everything is aligning. Okay.
It's a good reason or a bad reason. I just want to see a little bit more different side of Habibi, you know?
Absolutely.
Get a little bit more serious.
You want me to talk more?
Yeah.
I have a serious side, though. You just haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Both do the same thing.
Right.
Those same legs that you like.
Right.
Other people like them.
Right.
On the internet, it kind of brings different kind of attention. You feel comfortable with that.
In a relationship, you're mine.
Okay.
Where I'm yours. If I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing, taking care of you in the bedroom, taking care of you out of the bedroom, what I'm worried about somebody looking at you for?
Okay. Go ahead, smart man.
Go ahead and look. She's bad.
Why you laughing?
Is your mama named Leslie?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Leslie is still fine, looking good, smelling good, looking like a bag of money.
What you think Leslie would tell you about me?
Miss Leslie, she would think you were an interesting person.
These are good.
Okay, so that means I can have one?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hold on.
This is like a curry shrimp. You allergic to seafood?
I do that.
You have more work to do anyway before you get the kiss.
Okay.
Gotta iron it.
Fish.
I knew how to peel a crawfish at 4 years old.
Well, you should have.
I got tired of waiting on my mom to peel them hoes, and she started getting 10 into my 1. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
You're my man.
What?
It's a joke.
What? You are crazy.
No, I'm not.
And Leslie, do not talk about my mom. Do not say anything about her. It really rubbed me the wrong way. Don't do that. You talking about my mama? Like, Jack?
I actually love that you're in fitness and that we have the same occupation, because I know you take care of your clients, so I can only imagine how you're gonna take care of me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take care of you. Well, I mean, you all right with me.
You are great with me. You are great.
I'm better than all right.
You better than all right.
I feel very confident in my connection with Quinn, and I'm hoping we can get a workout in together.
I still can't believe we came in matching.
I know, right? You look good together.
You look amazing. Together.
Need to have some work to do. I am so glad that this date is over. The energy is done. If I had a wee-wee, it would be soft.
And Marie, they have been really consistent.
I had a group date at my house. It was a good time. With Quentin in particular, we just had really good energy and conversation. It was just like great vibes.
Me and Quentin, we talked for almost 2 hours last night. We talked real bad. Okay?
Y'all had a good time.
Real bad, okay? I also liked Herbert.
Right.
He's cool. He's really, really nice. I like how he's showing initiative. Herbert, for some reason, he just makes me feel tingly inside. The girl.
Red is in my top.
I enjoy Red. The only thing with Red is like, I feel like he's for the streets. He's a DJ, he has that nightlife. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure him out.
Unique.
You know, Marvin got his books.
You like that?
I do like, he got books.
He's an erotic author.
I know they're erotic.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm like, I don't want to jump straight into having this connection with him just strictly based on that, because, you know, that's important to me. But a good guy, like he's in school doing IT, he has a military background. He also DJs, like he spends time with his kids, he travels a lot.
Girl, wait a minute.
Habibi is an authentic clown, and this is not daycare.
You know what? I can respect that he showed up as himself because he's not acting. He's being playful, but he really does mean.
I'm going to pause it real quick because Habibi's doing that for Tequila. Habibi is not showing that with all the other ladies from what we're seeing on the screen. Like, Habibi is only showing that for just one person. If you are here ready to love, that's the name of the show, you got to show that for every person, where they're able to actually get to know you and not just seeing you as, oh, he's a blunt person. I enjoy the honesty, but being too blunt and not expressing like who you are as a person, it's not going to read off correctly. And I feel like that with Habibi. Like, Habibi, you only showing that with Tequila. Why you not showing that with everybody else? And Tequila, that makeup, baby. I'm sorry, but it ain't matching the skin. But yes, you're not showing that with everybody else. You're only showing it with Tequila. And that's not going to read off right. Because they're only seeing like this aggressive, well, let me not say aggressive. But this very dominant man, and he's very like close-hearted of who he is. He opens up a little bit, but completely opening it up with Tequila, because the females are looking surprised about what he's saying, what Tequila is saying about him. I didn't know he was in the military either, baby.
I turned around, he was right in front of me, and he was like, girl, them I'ma suck them next time.
What?
So that's why Habibi gets the energy from me that he gets.
What?
Wow.
Okay. Listen to me. As far as these men, when it comes to disrespect, I want to know immediately. That is completely inappropriate. And that don't happen on my journey at all. That's stupid. And we don't do it here. Okay? So if it goes down, tell me about it. Oh my God.
It's disgusting.
I don't do well with disrespect. I don't tolerate it because I don't give it.
Who the say some like that?
They top. And your tops ain't no better.
Well, he ain't none of them said that to you.
Correct.
Exactly.
And it's because the energy you give him.
Baby, that's not
you
the energy I
You haven't even
gave
sat
him.
to try to get to know him.
I didn't give him no energy. I turned
peanut
around.
gallery.
Hang on.
Peanut gallery, boo.
Don't get mad because they don't like you.
Oh, I ain't mad. Girl, boo.
Oh, please.
They only going for you because of your skin color.
Because
I'm
what?
serious. You heard
Wait.
me. Janelle.
No, I didn't hear you.
Baby,
Are you getting up?
Yes, ma'am. Are you
Calm down.
I'm really about this life.
Oh, be about it then.
Step outside right now.
I'm not.
Let me tell you.
You can get it too.
Girl. Everybody.
Yo.
Tequila said at the end of all of that, I'm shocked because I didn't think it would even get that far. I just feel like it don't even have to do with Habibi. I feel like Tequila is taking it out because all the females are not really liking Habibi. And that's their opinion, girl. But for the situation with, I think her name is Janelle and Tequila, I feel like it's just they don't like each other. And I feel like it's more Tequila not liking Janelle. But she also said like if Habibi gets eliminated, eliminate me too. That was the ending of that part. So girl, you only here for Habibi, like you didn't like the other man. If that was the case, girl, you might as well. They definitely eliminating Habibi now for what he said. Like, why would he say like, girl, let me suck your Like what? No, that's disrespectful. Like to say to any female, especially when you're on a show where you're trying to find love. It's not like you at a club and you saying that, and then you might be able to get by with saying that. Like you're on a show to find love, and then you're saying something disrespectful like that. Like no.
All right, welcome back, baby girl. We all good?
Yes.
We all beautiful black women up in here?
Queens.
We got love and respect for each other.
Absolutely.
So let's treat it like that.
I'm not too proud of myself. I'm not, because I'm not into tearing women down, but it's only so much I'm gonna take.
Who else are we not connecting with? Sierra.
Red is putting his best foot forward, but it's on a colleague level.
Whoa.
Not ready to love.
I accept that.
You accept that?
I really do.
I'm sorry, Habibi.
It's okay, dear.
I want to give you your hugs and your goodbye.
It seems as if the spice was a little too hot for these ladies. So if anybody felt like I offended them, please realize like I am a jokester, but I'm walking out with my head held high because somebody like it spicy. Damn, that sucked.
Would you think you're ready to love?
Oof.
I know.
All right, guys. So we are at the end of this video. I wanted to go ahead and react to this because it just came out and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and react to it. Let me just go ahead and watch it together because I haven't watched it yet till now. The second episode of Ready to Love. But if you guys do enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Toodaloo.